The relentless struggle to lose weight after the age of 60 is one of the single most frustrating and demoralizing experiences a senior can face. You exercise diligently. You count every single calorie. You eat what you think is a perfectly sensible, healthy diet. Yet, the stubborn visceral belly fat remains absolutely locked in place, refusing to budge a single pound year after painful year. What if I told you that this devastating and demoralizing struggle is not due to a lack of willpower, or even just the unavoidable natural process of getting older, but instead is caused by 7 fundamental, hidden metabolism mistakes you are making every single day, mistakes that are universally ignored by conventional Western diet advice. Welcome to Senior Kids Secrets, your exclusive source for longevity science and actionable secrets that defiantly defy conventional aging wisdom. We upload fresh, vital content daily, so please ensure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never miss a single secret that could change your life. Today, we go global and reveal the life-changing principles straight from the health journals and longevity secrets of Japan's oldest, most respected practicing doctor. This extraordinary doctor, who continues to practice medicine well into their late 90s, has studied the human metabolic clock for over 7 decades, identifying specific timing and common habit errors that systematically kill fat loss in seniors. It's not about starvation, it's about subtle timing. It's not strictly about the gym. It's about the air you breathe and the fluids you drink. We are going to expose the insidious, silent killer of your metabolism, the subtle daily habits that prevent your body from ever accessing its crucial stored fat reserves for energy. This is the simple, practical blueprint for metabolic freedom and guaranteed fat loss after the age of 60, regardless of your current mobility or physical condition. We will begin with the most deceptive and difficult mistake of all, mistake number 1, the insidious 3 p.m. snacking window. Every single senior knows that feeling. That inevitable mid-afternoon energy crash that hits exactly between 2:30 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. We instinctively reach for a quick fix. A small handful of crackers, a piece of fruit, a cookie, or maybe a sugary cup of coffee, to pull ourselves out of the slump. Stop. This is not just a sign of hunger. This specific 3 p.m. crash is a direct, measurable signal of poorly managed blood sugar from your lunchtime meal. By consuming any form of carbohydrate, no matter how small or seemingly healthy, you spike your insulin just enough to send a powerful signal to your entire body. The famine is over. This single tiny, seemingly harmless snack completely halts the natural process of lipolysis, the crucial metabolic step where your body breaks down stored fat for energy. If you are serious about fat loss after 60, you must understand that the single worst time to spike insulin is 3 p.m., as it guarantees you will not tap into fat reserves before dinner. This is the most crucial yet often overlooked metabolism mistake to correct first. Now that we have isolated and identified the problem of the mid-afternoon insulin spike, we move on to 2 secrets rooted in the ancient principles of timing and digestion that can instantly supercharge your fat-burning efforts. Let's look at mistake number 2, ignoring the metabolic reset of the 12-hour fast. When the doctor from Japan talks about longevity and maintaining a lean, healthy body mass well into the oldest years of life, they almost universally point to this powerful, simple principle. Understand this clearly. This is not the rigorous, complicated, and potentially unsafe 16:8 intermittent fasting diet that requires skipping entire meals or counting hours of suffering. This is the much simpler, non-negotiable 12-hour gap between your final bite of dinner and your first bite of breakfast. For example, if you finish eating at 8 p.m., you cannot consume any calories, including sweetened tea or juice, until 8 a.m. the next morning. This 12-hour window is the absolute bare minimum required to allow your body's vital organ, the liver, to completely process and use up all of its readily available stored glucose, glycogen. Once the liver's glucose stores are depleted, your body is forced to switch its primary fuel source to stored body fat. This critical biological event, known as the metabolic switch, simply cannot happen if you consume a late-night snack after 8 p.m. or an early morning coffee with cream and sugar before 8 a.m. This is the simple, powerful, non-negotiable metabolic reset that is free, effective, and absolutely essential for every senior seeking sustainable, long-term fat loss. Now, moving on to one of the most easily corrected, yet most detrimental mistakes that destroys digestive efficiency. Mistake number 3. The catastrophic error of wrong water timing. This one sounds completely counterintuitive, right? We are constantly told by every health magazine and doctor to drink more water for general health and hydration, and that is absolutely correct. However, the timing of your water intake is incredibly critical for maximizing digestive and metabolic function, particularly after the age of 60 when natural stomach acid production is already, unfortunately, naturally declining. When you drink large volumes of water during or immediately after your meal, that water instantly and dramatically dilutes the precious hydrochloric acid, stomach acid, required to break down complex proteins and fats. When proteins and fats are not properly and efficiently digested, they move into the small intestine, leading to malabsorption, bloating, uncomfortable gas, and most critically, a sluggish, overburdened metabolism. Your body struggles needlessly with indigestion and focuses all its energy on correcting this digestive stress, rather than burning fat for energy. The simple Japanese-inspired secret? Stop drinking water 30 minutes before, during, and 30 minutes after your largest meals. Focus instead on sipping water slowly throughout the day, far away from your food intake, to keep your metabolic digestive fire burning brightly and efficiently. Prepare yourself for the most shocking secret of all, a subtle, often unconscious mistake that sabotages your fat-storing hormones every single second of the day, followed by a necessary correction to your most important macronutrient. Mistake number 4. The destructive, unconscious habit of mouth breathing. You might initially think this is strictly an anatomical issue that requires surgery or intervention, but improper breathing, specifically breathing through the mouth, particularly while sleeping or resting or during periods of deep concentration, sends a direct, powerful, and constant signal of deep, chronic stress to your body's entire nervous system. Mouth breathing bypasses the essential filtration and humidification of the nasal cavity, and most importantly, it severely disrupts the perfect chemical balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen in your bloodstream, a crucial physiological process known as the Bohr effect. This state of perpetual, shallow breathing mimics a fight-or-flight response, triggering the rapid release of the primary fat-storing stress hormone, cortisol. Chronically high cortisol is the single largest chemical and hormonal roadblock to losing dangerous, inflammatory visceral belly fat after the age of 60. The Japanese longevity secret is simple but requires conscious effort. Practice conscious, deep nasal breathing, and if needed, research specialized medical tape or anti-snoring strips at night to gently force nasal breathing. This simple habit alone has been scientifically proven to significantly lower cortisol levels, dramatically improves full body oxygenation, and immediately shifts your body out of the damaging fat storage mode. This is a subtle yet profound game-changer for complete metabolic control. Now we turn our attention to the nutritional core of your metabolism, muscle mass, and the catastrophic error seniors make daily. Mistake number 5. The critical error of protein timing and quantity. Most seniors know logically that protein is fundamentally important for maintaining existing muscle mass, but very few understand the crucial biological concept of protein synthesis thresholds necessary for growth. After the age of 60, your body requires a significantly larger dose of protein in a single sitting to effectively trigger maximum muscle repair and growth, a necessary metabolic process called the anabolic response. If you eat a tiny amount of protein at breakfast, say one single egg or a small bowl of cereal, you fail to cross this crucial biological threshold. Remember this fundamental truth: muscle is the single largest, most metabolically active engine in your body. The more metabolically active muscle mass you retain and build, the faster your body naturally burns calories, even when you are sitting still at rest. The mistake is spreading a small amount of necessary protein thinly across the entire day. The powerful Japanese metabolic secret is to consume at least 30 to 40 grams of high-quality protein at your first meal, guaranteeing you hit the anabolic response threshold, maximizing your muscle engine for the entire day, and setting the pace for sustained, efficient fat burning. This single nutritional correction alone can dramatically reverse decades of metabolic decline. We now address the emotional and physiological sabotage of the weekend, followed by a mistake that defines your entire waking day, before we transition to an essential, necessary monetization segment. First, mistake number 6. The destructive spiral of the weekend cheat day. We often tell ourselves, quite mistakenly, that one single day of freedom or unchecked eating won't matter, convincing ourselves that we earned it after 6 days of careful, dedicated effort. But physiologically, the massive, unchecked consumption of refined carbohydrates, highly processed sugars, and highly processed fats in one weekend binge has two catastrophic and measurable effects. First, it completely obliterates the hard-won insulin sensitivity that you built up over the week, forcing the body to dump enormous amounts of insulin and immediately store all excess calories as fat. Second, and equally damaging, it chemically reestablishes the debilitating psychological craving for sugar and processed foods, making the inevitable return to healthy eating on Monday morning a struggle of extreme debilitating willpower, rather than a natural metabolic preference. The secret to sustainable fat loss is not perfection, but absolute consistency. Instead of a massive destructive cheat day, allow yourself one small planned non-binge cheat meal on a Saturday night. This allows you to reset mentally without incurring the full metabolic debt of a 48-hour binge. The difference in long-term metabolic outcome is profound and measurable. Next, we conclude the 7 secrets with a mistake that defines your entire day. Mistake number 7. Ignoring the power of non-exercise movement, NEAT. Every senior knows they should hit the gym or go for a 30-minute walk. But the fatal modern mistake is that we treat our 30-minute workout as a pass to sit for the remaining 15.5 hours of our waking day. The Japanese secret is fully understanding NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. NEAT includes all the subtle calories you burn that aren't sleeping, eating, or dedicated exercise, things like fidgeting, pacing while on the phone, standing while watching TV, or simply getting up and walking around while the kettle boils. Research confirms that NEAT accounts for a massive, often shocking difference in daily calorie expenditure between individuals. After 60, our NEAT naturally declines. The mistake is not focusing on exercise. It's maximizing micro-movements. Set a timer to stand up and walk for 3 minutes every 30 minutes. This consistent, low-intensity movement keeps your metabolic furnace stoked and burning efficiently all day long, ensuring consistent fat burning. Now that you understand the 7 subtle metabolic mistakes that have been silently sabotaging your fat loss efforts, you have the knowledge to change your life. But knowledge is only half the battle. Proper preparation is the other half. Before we review all 7 points, we must take a moment to discuss the often overlooked necessity of comprehensive planning for your long-term independence. Are you completely certain that your future is protected against the financial unexpected? Securing your long-term care and financial peace of mind is the ultimate act of self-care and respect for your loving family. We urge you to consider contacting a specialist today to review your plan. We want you to live a life free of worry, financially independent, and metabolically optimized for the best years of your life. We have reached the culmination of the 7 hidden metabolism mistakes that have been systematically sabotaging your fat loss efforts for years, secrets that have been protected by the Japanese principles of longevity and metabolic control. Let's quickly review the entire powerful blueprint for metabolic freedom. You must eliminate mistake number 1, the 3 p.m. snacking window to prevent dangerous, destructive insulin spikes. You must consistently adhere to mistake number 2, the 12-hour metabolic fast for efficient fat oxidation. You must correct mistake number 3, the wrong water timing to maximize essential digestive acid. You must consciously fix mistake number 4, mouth breathing to lower the fat-storing hormone cortisol. You must maximize mistake number 5, protein timing with a 30 to 40 gram breakfast. You must finally ditch mistake hashtag 6, the destructive weekend cheat day for consistent insulin control. And finally, you must implement mistake number 7, maximum NEAT movement for all-day calorie burning. These 7 simple, non-dietary, and easily corrected changes are the single secret key to unlocking rapid, sustainable fat loss after the age of 60. Awareness is the absolute first step to protection and metabolic freedom. You now possess life-changing, actionable knowledge. You must use it immediately. If you recognized any of these hidden mistakes in your daily routine, you must implement the correction starting today. Please consult a specialist before making any dramatic lifestyle changes or adopting new fasting protocols. You deserve to live your best years in health, independence, and energy. By hitting the like button, you ensure this vital, life-saving information is shared widely by the YouTube algorithm, helping more seniors discover these Japanese secrets. Please comment below with which of the 7 secrets shocked you the most and which one you plan to correct first. Finally, subscribe to Senior Kids Secrets for more science-backed longevity secrets designed to protect your life and your independence for decades to come. Thank you immensely for watching, and always remember, understanding your metabolic clock is the first and most critical step to protecting your future.